This week I completed my first 20-mile run ever and was over 30 miles of running this week. I will be honest. By the end of this, I was questioning my life choices and what I signed up to do. When I started this journey, I was at 235 pounds in a 14.5 minute mile. My goal was to be down to 200 pounds in a 12-minute mile by the time the 28-week training plan finished. My new goal now is to be down to 210 pounds because I wasn't losing weight as I was expecting to. It's really hard as you run get longer to balance your calories and also carb loading to prepare for the fact that you're gonna run 20 miles or 17 miles or 13 miles. It's hard to balance all of that. So I think 210 pounds is fair. I'm still down 25 pounds, so that should make the race a whole lot easier. This week had two 45-minute runs, an 8.5 mile walk, and a 20-mile run walk. The 8.5 mile walk and the 20-mile run walk were back to back to prepare for Dopey. And I had to go to the office twice this week, which added a whole bunch of extra walking that I'm not used to. This week I had some serious steps. So in normal order, like my Tuesday runs, I didn't wake up this morning, I did it in the afternoon. A little hot out here. I did the 90-30 splits today, too early. My pace is worse than when I do 60-30. I know it was a whole lot harder. So I'm gonna go back to 60-30, be content with that. I'm gonna be close to 11-minute 30-second mile, thereabout. So not bad, but I had 4 miles when I was doing 60-30. So for me to do under 4 miles now, seems like I went the wrong way. I'll have my electrolyte water. I didn't have to break my fast though. I hit a wall just because of the amount of energy it took, but overall not bad. I'll put the real time on here, how long it took me, because I still have about 2 minutes left. And we'll go back Thursday 60-30 and see how it goes. I had to run super early this morning because I have to go in the office today. Unfortunately, still pitch black, so on to future me. But I did pretty good. I went back to my 60-30 split, which was much better. It was still a challenge. I didn't hit 4 miles like I wanted to, but my time was still under 12 minutes per mile. That was my goal. I'm exceeding it, at least on these 45-minute runs. I have an 8.5 mile walk still this week, and then a 20-mile run. I'm thinking about doing a 10-mile out and back, so I can run to the town next to me and back in that time frame, which seems mind-blowing. I'm a little concerned about it. I'm a lot concerned about it. I think I'm gonna give it a try because I'm tired of running circles. We're getting really close to the race day. Next weekend's wine and dine. That's gonna be awesome, which means the next couple weekends are gonna be very little sleep. Today's run awesome, even though it was pitch black by the time I was done, but it was nice weather. Humidity wasn't bad. When I woke up this morning, I thought about procrastinating it to this afternoon, but I didn't. So I'm proud of myself for that. Off to work. Finally finishing up my 8.5 mile walk today. It's a beautiful day. It's kind of windy, so hopefully you can't hear that too much on the camera. Just under a 16-minute mile at this point. I have about a half mile left, but I'm sure I'll still be under a 16-minute mile. I tried to push hard to stay under 16 minutes, but I tried not to push too hard because tomorrow's 20 miles. And I've never trained at 20 miles. I've only run one time 20 miles plus, and that's whenever I got swept. Trying to make sure I save that energy. I got my camelback and goo, electrolyte water. I'm gonna go home and take an Epsom salt bath to make sure I'm prepared for tomorrow. Barely 9 a.m. So I have a full day ahead of me. Tomorrow I have to get up at 4 a.m. to get out the door so I'm not in the sun too long. I'm really hoping it's like this tomorrow. It's a little cloudy, but there's a nice breeze. It makes the run a whole lot more enjoyable. And this morning I was 2 miles in before the sun even came up, so it's a good day, good day. I did feel fine when I got home, but then my feet and legs were killing me. So I decided the Epsom salt bath's important and to kind of relax the rest of the day. I did 17 miles a few weeks ago, but I knew 20 miles was gonna be a whole new ball game. So I didn't want to overdo it because I just want to make sure I'm prepared. I am at 19.5 miles, half mile to go. This has been the hardest run, I think, of my life. I was already sore because I've walked a lot on top of all the runs this week. I didn't sleep well, which makes it like a normal Disney race because you have to get up so early. I guess that kind of got me used to it. I didn't do the out and back because my stomach hurt the first 5 miles. At the first 5 miles, it actually stopped hurting, so that was awesome. But I've been doing this loop, which seems like 400 times. It was only 4 though. The last 3 miles, I walked most of it, which is okay. I did my 4 minutes running per mile up until mile 17, and then I ran some and just sped walked the rest. I found out the way my time was very similar, so I figured I'd just walk it because I'm very sore and tired. I'm almost there. I should have 14-minute 20-second mile. I did get up at 4 a.m. Started running by 4:30. Now it's 9:30, so I'll be done. Got my electrolyte water, bunch of goo, Cliff Bar. Almost back home, so I'm gonna go take my Epsom salt bath and ice my legs. First time I ever trained 20 miles though, so I'm very proud of it. Time to go ice. After the run, I did my normal ice, Epsom salt, elevating my feet, relaxing, but I'm still really sore. So Tuesday is gonna be a really interesting day because I don't know how sore I'm gonna be or if I can even walk 45 minutes. I hope I can. I hope my body recovers, but it was a lot. 20 miles was intense. In a few weeks, I have 23 miles, and that will probably be the longest run because a lot of people have recommended to me to not go more than 23 miles and risk injury this close to the race. We're just a little over a month and a half from the race. I've still done intermittent fasting, but this week I'm still at 221 pounds. So I didn't lose any weight. That's what I was last week, but I'm expecting this week and next week to not have a lot of weight change because I'm trying to prepare for these long runs. I'm hoping after that to have some drops to counter all the carb loading I'm having to do. And this week I couldn't fast on Saturday and Sunday both because of the long runs because I have to eat something beforehand. I need the goo while I'm walking. And so that only led to me fasting for 5 days of the 7. So it wasn't a full week. Oh yeah, so next week are 2 45-minute runs, if I can run Tuesday. But I also signed up for wine and dine. And I'm not just gonna sign up for one run. I decided to sign up for the challenge. Why not? So I'm gonna do a 10K on Saturday and a half marathon on Sunday. I'm really excited to have an in-person run because running in circles gets exhausting after a while, though it does add some miles. I was only supposed to run 6 miles this weekend. Now I'm running 6 miles plus a half marathon on top of it. I also have a costume lined up for the 10K, so I'm gonna see how that'll work too, because I'm gonna be running in pants. Never done that before. We'll see how it goes. It's strange to me that now 6 miles seems like, just go do it, whatever. Be sure and check out this playlist right here to see the adjustments I've made, maybe even thinking about making similar adjustments, and you can see how they work for me. Make sure and check out this video to see how Wine and Dine went, where I'm gonna have those memories of what it's like to wake up at 2 a.m. to show up at a Disney race and walk all those miles just to get to the start line. It should be a lot of fun, so make sure and check this video out.